Hey guys and gals, this is your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft, and I am all packed for my Playa del Carmen, Mexico trip. So everything's all packed. It is 11, it's 11:17 p.m. right now, and I'm probably going to get up around 3:45 a.m. And that way I'll get to the airport and probably be at the airport at 4:30. My flight leaves at 5:55, and like I said, it's 11:17 now. And I plan on waking up at 3:45 a.m. in the morning, and then I'll probably get to the airport. Uh, I'll leave here probably about 4 o'clock, and I'll probably get to the airport around 4:30 a.m. So my flight leaves at 5:55 a.m. and the flight itself will probably take off at 6 a.m. And I'll probably arrive at Playa del Carmen, Mexico around noon. So so I'm excited, and yeah, I'm super excited about this trip. Last year when I went to Mexico, I went to two different places. Uh, One was the Grand Palladium, and I went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico last year. Stayed 1 week in Puerto Vallarta last year, and I stayed 2 weeks in Mexico last year. One first week was in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and the second week was in Sayulita, Mexico. Uh, I'm going back to a place I visited in 2017, which is Playa del Carmen, Mexico, and I stayed at the Reef, and I'm staying at the same place this time that I stayed in 2017. I'm staying in the Reef Playa Car, and it's in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. And I'm super excited. So I'm stoked. I'm really super happy. And I wanted to do this live stream before I take off for Playa del Carmen, Mexico. And once again, I'll get up around 3:45 a.m. I set my alarm to wake me up at 3:45 a.m. tomorrow, and I'll probably get to the airport around 4:30 a.m. And then the flight itself, it's set for 5:55, but more than likely that flight will take off at 6 a.m. And then I'll arrive in Playa del Carmen, Mexico around noon. So I'm super stoked. Very excited. I'm really interesting. I'm really interested in seeing how much things have changed in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. And like I said, I'm staying at the all-inclusive resort called the Reef. So I'm really interested to see how much that resort has changed, and I'm super excited. Hey, what's up? How's it going? How's it going, Jane? And how's it going, Josh? What's happening? Make me a quick live stream before I crash. And I'm talking a little bit about traveling to Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Feel free if you guys want to come up. I think I put it on the clipboard, and I think I put it in the chat. So here we go. Josh, what's up, Josh? And then let me pick out my favorite layout here. How's it going, Josh?
Pretty good. Where the you been?
I don't know. I've been kind of hiding. I've been kind of relaxing and chillaxing. I'm doing good, Jane. How are you doing? Yeah. I'm gonna. Right now, it's 11:21. I took a little nap earlier in the day. I forgot to mention that when I started this live. So it's 11:22 p.m. here. I got my alarm set for 3:45 a.m. Hey, Verna, feel free to come up if you want, Verna. So I'm going to wake up at 3:45 a.m. tomorrow. My flight is at 5:55 a.m. More than likely, it'll take. I think it's going to board at 5:55 a.m. Well, no, it'll board before that because yeah.
Let me know when
But
you get on that plane and stuff when you start going. Let me know how it was without the mask finally.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be cool. I'm still bringing 2 of my cloth masks in case. But everyone takes it off when they're going to serve food on this flight, I'm sure. So everyone's going to take it off and drink and eat anyway. So and I went last year where it was required, and it was fine. I mean, I got to whip it off as much as I wanted. If I needed to take some drink, they weren't sitting there watching you to see.
When
Uh,
Spirit was tight asses on our way to LA from Nashville, they was like, sir.
yeah, the Mexico must be cool because I didn't have no problems last year. It was cool, and that was during the height where they was really making. But I'm going to carry 2 cloth maps always in my pocket, so in case if I think I get they were cool about it even at the resort. They were pretty cool. Once you went into a building where it was going to be enclosed, but like I said, they weren't watching us like hawks. It was really cool. People wore it as often or as little as they wanted at the resort last year. So I'm excited about going back to this one because I haven't been to this one since 2017. Last year, I was in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico 1 week and Sayulita the second week. This time I'm only spending 1 week in Mexico, and it's all going to be in Playa del Carmen, Mexico at the Reef Playa Car. So I'm
Hopefully you're
excited.
not going towards Arizona and then south because there's lots and lots of wildfires right now and the smoke is pretty heavy.
Now, my daughter, she's flying from California. She's going to meet us there. She's flying from California to Mexico. And I'm not sure how many layovers she has, but we're going to beat her there. Uh, my wife
Well,
says we're
wait
going to,
till she gets there before you beat her.
yeah, you're so funny. We're going to arrive there.
I missed you, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. 5:55 a.m. The flight's scheduled to leave, but we're supposed to get to Playa del Carmen, Mexico around noon. So that'll be cool.
That is a long flight. You're gonna sleep on
Yeah.
there, huh?
I'm not very good at sleeping. My wife sleeps like a rock, and I think because she knows I'm going to hardly sleep. But what's funny, by the time we get there, they're all bushy eyed and ready to go do their thing, and I'm like, I'm ready to crash.
Well, just make sure you do the photos and make sure you do a quick or easy live stream somewhere there.
Oh
Show us
yeah,
around, see all the hot
yeah,
chicks at the beach.
yeah. There you go.
Um,
That'd be fun.
but yeah, we're looking forward to seeing how things go for you. And don't get sick. Stay away from the water. Um, just
Yeah,
don't
I
have the shit.
love. Yeah, I love swimming in the ocean. I love swimming in the pool, and I definitely got to throw in the sunscreen a lot because I definitely don't tan. I just don't. I'm out of all my I think my dad and brother can tan. I just didn't end up with the tanning gene, which might be good anyways. Because if I had, I probably would have became a sun worshiper then, if I could tan. So I tell you what, I put on the highest PF sunscreen, and I still managed to get sunburned.
Which do you prefer, the cream or the spray?
I use I use a little mixture of both. I think why I'm so bad about keeping that applied, I don't like how it makes your skin feel oily. But they're
Yeah,
coming out with more and more kind that don't make your skin feel so oily.
the
So
spray actually makes you feel like you had baby Earl poured on you.
yeah, look out. But
And it makes you want to go work out and pull,
yeah,
do some
a,
lifts.
a buddy of mine's been pulling up the calendar the whole time that I work with. He's been teasing me a little bit. Look, it's so funny. It's almost like he was doing the countdown to vacation time. It was making me laugh. It was pretty funny. But but yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited. One to
Is this a paid vacation or do you lose money?
well, no, we're paying. But see, we get airline. We build up airline miles, with our purchases with one of our cards,
Yeah.
and so it almost pays for itself in the sense of a lot of the times the flight's all covered, because of the airline miles we get. So now, what some people do, but I think I usually fly coach all the time. I usually don't fly first class. Probably what we could do is, I bet we could bank up enough miles to do first class. Because I do hear once you do first class, you're spoiled, and then that's how you always want to fly. I did hear people talk about that. So, but it's too late to talk about that. She's probably already got his flying coach, and there's nothing wrong with flying coach. It's cool. Normally, when I'm flying with all three, if our daughter was flying with us at the same time, normally she likes sitting by the window, which is funny because I'm the filmmaker, right? I like to film, and but I usually end up having to film past them so I can get that window view of flying and stuff. Yeah, I usually am sitting on the aisle. If we're flying together, my daughter's in the window, my wife's in the center, and I'm usually in the aisle seat. So, and then I imagine, well, part of the reason I like put them on me this way is because I'm deaf in the right ear, so I usually put them on this side of me. So I usually put them on my good side. So. And I do that when I'm in movie theaters with my wife. I put her on the ear that I hear with. Rarely do I set her on my deaf side.
I didn't know you had that ear problem.
Yeah. My parents didn't find out until like I was in third grade that I was deaf in the right ear. So that was kind of wild. I don't know why I brought that up. I think it's because I was talking about our seating on the plane. So now this is going to be the first time we didn't fly without my daughter. It's wild that she's meeting us there. So it's so neat. We're going to catch up. Oh, and what's funny is last year when we were on
You're gonna have a
vacation,
lobster dinner.
there you go. Well, last year when we were on vacation with her in Mexico, she got a better job, right? And it's happening to us this time. While we're on vacation in Mexico, she's got a job interview, a job offer, and it looks like it's going to be for more money and then possible more bonuses and stuff.
But
So
she's staying out west.
yeah. Well, what's funny is this one, if she ends up liking the deal and the interview goes well, if she ends up like what they offered, this one's company's going to be in Florida, and she will have the option to always work remotely. Where the other company, they've been letting her work remotely anyways, but this one can be a permanent remote if she wants, which is really cool. So, and it'll be more money and more chance to gain more bonuses. So I'm excited for her, and she'll have the option to permanently work remotely anywhere. So that's pretty boss. That's pretty awesome. I'm hoping to get back to Peru because my brother and my wife, we all went in on an apartment that's right by the ocean in Peru. We all pooled our money together and we're going to share a spot. And so my daughter's already talking about, hey, we need to do a trip to Peru sometime. I don't know how soon that'll happen, but I guess I got to think about one trip at a time. So, but I'm so excited to be leaving for the airport I'm just excited to go catch my flight that's going to be at 5:55 tomorrow. I'm super excited.
Funny how your wife had 2 trips this year. When she took your daughter out west and then she came back.
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah. She got to see the layout, and I think my daughter got to stay in the Airbnb the whole time. Yeah, she was visiting my daughter there, and then she came back, got to tell me how it was, and yeah, that place she's renting from, she's only 50 feet away from the ocean, so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, she's definitely enjoying that California life. And what's neat, even if she lands this job in Florida, if she wants, she can still stay and work in California if she wants. So that'll be up to her.
if it was my choice like that, I would stay out west.
Oh, you'd stay out in California?
I definitely would. If that would be my job and everything, I would be one way. Let's just go. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, well, the cool thing is this company will give her that option because she can work anywhere in the United States remotely. So that's super cool. So I'm a little jealous of her. That'd be neat. But
Yeah.
so how you doing, man?
Broke, poor
Bro,
ass. You know, just
oh, how's
uh,
Marion?
she's in bed. She's doing all right.
Oh, oh, I usually say hi to her. That's cool. I mainly do that because one, you guys are such a strong team, and I love seeing the look on your face when I say hi to her. It's really cool, and I love you guys so much. You guys are so cool. You're
Mm.
You're super cool. You're
Who do you
super
want to sleep
groovy.
with more, me or her?
I'd rather sleep with myself.
Uh,
That's pretty funny. But yeah, man, I'm stoked. I'm just really super stoked. Um, and it's so fun to share this with on my channel because part of the reason started doing food vlogs. I started doing food vlogs, travel vlogs, and camping vlogs. I do gear reviews. And part of the reason I was mixing that up on my channel is because not everyone follows Bushcraft or wants to watch Bushcraft. And I love that I have on my playlist anytime, hey, what's up, Simply Aqua? Um, I love that people can go to my playlist and pick those things that they like about my channel. Like if they want to look at the Bushcraft ones, they can look at it. Hey, Nancy, what's happening? You guys feel free to come up. It's there on the clipboard, and then I put it in the chat. So feel free if you ladies want to come up. Feel free. So where have you gotten to travel to? Because these folks know I'm going to travel to Mexico tomorrow.
I've been to California, Florida, Illinois, Myrtle Beach, uh,
Cool.
Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky,
Oh wow.
Wisconsin. Um, I've been to Wyoming. I've been to uh, let's see what else. Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Alabama, Georgia.
Oh
I've
wow.
about
You
44 some odd
you
states.
yeah, you visited more parts of the United States than I've had.
I've been to
I've only
44 states and 2 countries.
Oh yeah, okay. I've been to more countries outside the United States than traveled around the United States. Because let's see, Indiana, Colorado, Ohio. Let's see, Indiana, Colorado, Ohio,
Illinois,
Illinois. What other places have I been? Yeah, I have been to Florida. I forgot about Florida. I've been to Florida.
Virginia.
Nope, never been there. I've been born through there.
Oh, that way.
But but as far as outside the United States, it's Peru, Dominican Republic, northern part of France, northern part of Italy, Austria, Switzerland, of course Mexico, and yeah, that's cool. It's so cool, man. One of the things I'm so glad when we were going back and forth to Peru, my daughter got while she was growing up, we did trips to Peru. It's really cool, and she got to watch.
I think it's
Hey,
hot. I think it's hot and spicy when Brenna says calls you daddy. It's like,
cool,
whoa, here
Verna.
we
Well,
go.
they all do, because I told them they all could call me that, Daddy Lone Wolf.
And I think telling waitresses at a restaurant I saw my pimp today makes them laugh.
Oh, oh, there's this old dude. This was many years ago. But this one old guy when he lost his wife, I I took him to lunch a few times, and a few times he loved hitting on the waitresses and teasing them, and it was really cool. the crazy thing is this guy, when he was in his late 70s, early 80s, he would still get up on the roof of his house and clean his gutters. And here I was at the time, I think I was in my late 30s, and I was not doing stuff like that at all. So I was like, hey, Shamel, how's it going? So this, my older neighbor, hey, what's up? How's it going? The O Show. All right, we got some folks come. There's Yaz. Hey, Yaz, what's happening? All
Daddy,
right.
brother.
Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I love it. You guys are coming in here. That's awesome. Feel free to come up if you want. That's pretty cool. It's on the clipboard. Whoever wants to come up can come up. I got it on the clipboard, and I'm showing your guys. I'm showing your guys comments. So whoever rewatches this live stream, they'll come and check out your guys' channel. I love the part "Who You Alone." Yeah, Zamodi is so cool. All right, we got a lot of cool. Got a lot of cool channels coming in there. This is awesome. And just to let you guys know that are in here, I head to Mexico tomorrow. I'm going to get up at 3:45 a.m. My flight is at 5:55 a.m. here in Indianapolis, Indiana. So,
Well, everybody where you live.
Yeah, Daddy Lone Wolf, aka Lone Wolf Bushcraft, is excited for Mexico. So, yeah, like I said, my flight takes off from Mexico at 5:55 a.m. and I'm going to the all-inclusive resort called the Reef Playa Car, and it's in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. And it's so cool. I'm going to be live streaming from there, and I'll show you guys around the resort. I'm excited. Super excited.
And he's going to
like
wear a thong, everyone, so be prepared. He's going to say, look what I bought.
Josh, just kidding. I wear Bermuda shorts. I would not be comfortable in a thong. There's no way. There's no way.
Show them butt cheeks while you're out there.
No way.
Somebody's like, that man looks like a gorilla.
I tell you what, even if I had a Greek body, I still wouldn't. Hey, Nancy, I still wouldn't do that. Yep, I'm bringing you guys along.
I think Mexico is 2 hours behind East Coast, so I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. Well, like I said, my flight leaves at 5:55 a.m. tomorrow, and I'm planning on arriving in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. I'm planning my flight arriving there at noontime, so I'm super excited.
So where exactly are you landing, though? Right there where the beach place is, or is it?
If I remember, because I went there in 2017, if I remember right, it isn't too far from the airport. I mean, it's a little. I want to say it might be over 45. I might be wrong. It's anywhere between 30 and 45-minute drive to the all-inclusive resort. But like I said,
you have to rent a car.
Oh no. We usually get. Some people do that, but we usually either get an Uber or they sometimes have buses there to take you directly there, or taxi. But sometimes Ubers are actually cheaper. Last time we purposely walked off the airport and called an Uber and had an Uber take us. So I'm not sure how we're doing it this time. My wife and daughter are really into saving money, so they'll call an Uber. So, but I don't know. See, I'll pay a little extra just to be able to stay. In that sense, I'm different from my wife and daughter. I'll pay a little extra just so I can step onto something really quick and get my vacation going. They are the opposite. They'll waste some time just to save a little bit. So now I think last time we got Uber in Mexico, we did save some serious money. So I guess I'll anticipate us doing that again. because we did save some real money. Um, I just can't remember how much we saved last time we did it, but we did save some really good money. But I was laughing at us because we were dragging our luggage off the airport property while we were trying to call an Uber. It was funny.
I need to charge my computer, so I'm just going to call it a night. I hope you have a safe trip.
Thanks, my brother. I appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Sean Tuber? I'm showing off your guys' comments, so when someone watches this live stream, they'll check out your guys' channels. Well, have a good night, my brother.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Peace.
Be safe, please.
Take care, Josh. Thanks for coming up, big guy.
Don't drink the water.
Yeah. And don't put ice in your glass.
Right.
There you go. Later, my brother. Thanks for coming up, big guy.
All right. Love you. Take care.
Love you too. Take care, brother. All right. I'm going to stay on here a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm staying on here a little bit longer. I'm going to put this in the chat here. Like I said, I'm super excited. Yeah, I put that in chat in case it's I put it on the clipboard and I also put it in the chat in case anyone wants to come up. Yeah, thanks for coming up, Josh. I appreciate that, man. Oh, that's cool. People are saying hi to each other in the chat. And there's like I said, I put it in the comments and it's on the clipboard. So yeah, I'm excited to bring you guys these new travel vlogs that'll be happening probably once I hit the ground in Mexico at noon. I'll be starting to make videos. So I'm going to make little snippet videos while heading towards. So probably when I arrive at the Indianapolis airport, I'll do a small video there. And then while I'm boarding the plane, I'll do a small video. I pretty much did that last year. I made little snippet videos while traveling to my destination. So that's kind of fun. And on my playlist, you guys can check on any of my playlists. And yeah, on any of my playlists, you can check out all my travel places I've been to. It's pretty cool. All right, bringing brother Sean up. What's up, Sean? Oh, are you on mute, big guy?
I am on mute. Thank you.
Yes. Dun, dun, dun,
Hola,
dun,
hola,
dun,
amigo.
dun. Hola, senor. How's it going? This is the hat I'm going to wear while I'm in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. So I'm bringing these shades and this hat, and I'm excited. I'm going to make new travel vlog videos. I did the same thing when I was in Mexico, except I stayed 2 weeks last year. This time I'm only staying 1 week. But I'm going to try and catch as much footage as I can.
So you're not there right now?
No, this is like the night before I jump on a flight.
Oh,
so that's what this live stream's about. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, it's like 11. It's 11:45 right now, right? And then I'm gonna wake up at 3:45 a.m. and my flight is 5:55 a.m. And so, but I took a little nap before I did this live stream, or before I started this live stream. I took a little nap and then started packing for my flight. I'm all packed now. And then I said, you know what? I think I want to come on here and do a quick live stream, talk about how I'm excited I'm getting for my trip. And like I said, I'm going to get up at 3:45 a.m. tomorrow. My flight is 5:55 a.m. And I should arrive in Playa del Carmen, Mexico at noon. And the place I'm staying at is called the Reef Playa Car. It's an all-inclusive resort. I've been there before.
Nice.
So I'm excited to see how much it's changed because it's been a while since I've been at that particular resort. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, that sounds like a great time. Good fun.
Oh my God. I don't, in case any of you have never done the all-inclusive resorts, I definitely recommend it, because a lot of these resorts in Mexico are they're trying to win new business all the time. So they're running all kinds of deals. And what's neat, you pay one price, right, for your vacation at the all-inclusive, and then it covers all your drinks and all your food. And then you just don't have to worry about how much your vacation is going to cost.
It's like a cruise without the water, without
right
the
there.
ship.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But like I said, you
Nice.
can eat and drink as much as you want. I have a funny drinking story from last year. It was in the morning. And what's funny, it's funny me going to a place like this because I'm kind of a light drinker, which is funny. And one of my drinks, I had them put a little bit of alcohol in my orange juice, right? And then in the other one, it was called a Ugly Monkey, but it was a mixture of a banana and some kind of a milk drink, right? But yeah, there you go. Well, they put like chocolate and banana, but they also put alcohol in it. And for that one, I said, don't put no alcohol in it. And the guy thought I was joking, right? He's like, are you sure, senor? I'm like, yeah, I'm positive I don't want no, because I had alcohol in the orange juice. I said, I'm positive I don't want alcohol in that one. And so sometimes they'll act shocked when you ask for a virgin kind of drink instead of an alcohol. So, yeah. I actually drink more when I go on vacation, and I drink these fresh fruits all the time while I'm on vacation. And I've actually lost weight while I've been on vacation. Some people gain weight, but I actually lose weight. One, because I'm swimming every day, right? And
you're burning those calories.
Yeah, I'm walking around the resort, swimming every day, and so I actually lose weight when I go on vacation. It's funny.
It's raining tacos.
Oh yeah. I got to be careful not to look at too many tacos while I'm on vacation. That's why I wear these glasses, so no one can see where my vision's going. Try not to get in trouble with my ladies. I've never done this, and I don't even have to be on vacation. I could just be chilling out here in Indiana. I never do this when I'm with my lady. Turn my head,
yeah.
Check, and never
That's
do that.
No.
Yeah, I pretend I've lost all my hormones. Yeah, when I'm with my lady, I've lost. I basically become a blind man. Not being able to see. Thank you, sir. May I have another? That's pretty funny. Thank you, sir. May I have another? But I don't know. I know. I just respect. I respect my lady. And I would. I mean, I've been with her for 30 years. That's why we're going on this vacation. We're celebrating several things. We're celebrating our 30th wedding anniversary. We're also celebrating our Mother's Day and also Dad's Day. So we're combining. One, because it's not cheap to go on vacation. So
right.
I said, hey, why don't we just combine this in 30th anniversary, wedding anniversary celebration, and also Mother's Day and Father's Day. So. And I'm so glad she's put up with me for 30 years. Thank you, honey. I love you so much. Thanks, baby. So, yeah, because Daddy Lone Wolf's a handful sometimes. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm very laid back. Sometimes I'm just like you guys see me here on live stream, very laid back. And I love making my woman laugh. Some of the outrageous stuff I say here, I say to her to make her laugh. And sometimes I feel like I'm corrupting her because she'll say it back to me. It's so cute. So, but yeah, she's the adult in the room. Daddy Lone Wolf's the big kid still growing up. So, yeah, that's how it is in the relationship. I'm still growing up.
That's funny.
My mom used to have this saying: the only difference between men and boys are the price of their toys.
In a world where you can become anything.
Exactly. In a world, I'm grabbing my really, Daddy Lone Wolf. Oh, you know what's so funny? I went when the first Lego movie came out. I took my daughter. Must have been, how old was she? Because now she's in her 20s. Anyways, I can't remember when the first Lego movie came out, but I think she was over. I think she was in high school. I think she was in high school or something.
Yeah, she's still a kid.
I laughed so hard, and I just laughed so hard. And the main character in that, who always thinks everything is happy,
Oh,
everything's
Will Ferrell.
really, really
Yeah.
well. Whatever that character is that says everything's happy, that's a Lego
Oh,
character.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she goes, "Dad, that's you." And she goes, "Dad, you would act that way during the apocalypse. Things could all hell could be breaking loose, and there you are making coffee and
Yeah.
whistling to yourself." And you know what?
Everything's crumbling around you. You're like,
right,
yeah,
everything's crumbling around me, and I'm probably making myself a cup of coffee and just trying to enjoy my morning during the apocalypse. So that pegs me. That's totally me.
You're drinking your coffee.
Why the apocalypse is going down. There's this guru. I can't remember his name. He's on TikTok. He's one of and every time I come on live stream, I forget to look up his name. Anyways, he wears kind of like a white. It looks kind of like a white turban. He's can't remember what country he's from, but
from
he's
India?
on. Yeah. You probably know his name. He's on TikTok.
Sadhguru?
I think that's him, Sadhguru.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I love what Sadhguru said, that, we can't control what people say on the outside, but we can control on our own inside how we react to it, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No one can make us, but I love that. Don't give power over to people to make you angry or upset or try to pause yourself.
Right. You can't control what they say, but you can control how you react to it.
Right. And man, when I first heard that, I was thinking, damn, I love how I normally operate that way.
And you can kind of react to it with humor, right?
Right. Oh, I love to react to it with humor. But bad thing about it, I can get myself in trouble. I mean, yeah. I could really. Oh, no problem, Josh.
That'd be awesome. We could all go to Mexico together, guys.
Oh my God. I dreamed about that one time. A whole YouTube family. Blessed Life was there. Song for Anna was there.
Andrew, out until further notice.
Ellie.
Oh, Ellie.
The O Show.
Oh, yeah. Good fun.
Josh. Shantuber. So yeah, Ellie's funny. He's funny. He always thinks I'm going to come visit his farm if I come to Australia.
Yeah, you gonna buy some land over here, Lone Wolf?
Wouldn't that be nice, Sloan? You come to my farm. The farm he's been saving up for a while.
Yeah,
and he's gonna make all kinds of YouTube videos, which is cool.
Right. Yeah, his first goal is to reach 10,000 subscribers.
Oh, and then buy the farm. Cool. Ellie's such a pure soul. He is a pure soul. And I got to be careful how I joke with Ellie, because I believe people like that, when I die and go into the next world, which I hope there is a next world. My wife about died when I said that. And I was like, well, I don't know. I've never died before.
Right, exactly.
And I ain't trying to anytime soon. But I view those people probably will be pretty high, because they're already kind of a pure soul. To me, this life here, we're to develop attributes like love, kindness, compassion. And if we don't, I believe we're kind of handicapped in the next world if we don't develop love and compassion and kindness. Mm-hmm. But I think a lot of what God teaches in all these different, because I study different religions, I really think what they're all trying to say is some of that stuff isn't just for the next, some of it is to really make things better for the next generation, And,
yeah, it's just a shame that religion has made life miserable here on earth for some people.
Well, it has, because I think it's been misused in the wrong way. Hey,
right.
Mike's G's, feel free to come up, my bro.
Hey, Mike G.
We're talking about me headed to Mexico tomorrow. Come on up, my man.
Yeah, it's just been like during the Spanish Inquisition. That's what I think back to
Oh,
those days.
and I love it when they make fun of the Spanish Inquisition, Monty Python.
Oh yeah.
And I love the life of Brian. Sometimes you gotta look on the bright side of life. Which one? And then I love it that they realize they made a mistake with Brian, so they run up there. Which one of you is Brian? There's a whole bunch of them on the crosses, and then all of a sudden everyone goes, I am," and then all of a sudden you see Brian look at the camera like this.
Really?
Yeah, I've been stuck this whole time.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, JG.
Hey, Joe. Oh, Joe and
Joe.
Jenny. What's happening?
J3, I meant. How you doing, Joe?
Oh,
his phone sometimes cuts out, so he didn't do that on purpose.
That's cool.
Yeah. He's been having trouble with his phone.
That's wild.
The YT community is more important than a pair of torn undies. They call them holy panties.
There you go. But you know what's funny? I did read a lot of agnostic and atheist books, but I did that so I could know how to teach the Baha'i faith to them. But I love that not all Catholics think alike, not all Baptists think alike, not all Pentecostals think alike. And I think that's a good thing for human beings. I love that we're all thinking very independently, even when we're on our spiritual path. And I think that's so cool. Oh, no problem. That's cool. No problem, my friend. But, and the reason I poke fun at my own personal faith, it's to keep myself on my toes and to keep me humble. You know what I mean? And one of the things that drives me the most nuts is when someone thinks they're totally saved, right? But yet they want to smile and tell you you're going to hell. So they'll go like this. Yeah. That's right. I'm Jesus' special favorite person, and you're gonna burn. And they seem happy about it. You're just gonna burn. And then I'm like, damn, And what they don't know, that's really not very Christ-like. So that's what's so funny. They're kind of going against what Christ taught.
Right.
And so I already know they're off base, even though they're doing that to me. But I also know I get in a lot of trouble when I tell people I stop believing hell and Satan. I still believe in a personal God that I pray to daily, every morning and night. But and I may get in trouble with God when I go to heaven, and He goes, "Hey, how come you didn't believe in that hell and Satan?" And I'll say, "Well, it's because I didn't want to think of you in a bad way." So, God knows what's in my heart, so He'll know that's why. And I've explained that analogy because it said an angel cast down the devil to the earth, right? And if God knows both present, future, and past, He'll know that you should check that thing, especially the angel working on God's behalf. You think they would have checked him into, because they're supposed to know the future, right? You think you would check that person into the void, right? The thing you call devil or Satan, you think you would chuck him into the void and he'd float forevermore and couldn't hurt anybody, right? I mean, don't you think that? Yeah. So since my human logic is telling me that, and I believe God's more compassionate. God, at least I hope so. I believe God's more compassionate than human beings. Hey, Mommy Deborah. I'm going to be heading to Mexico tomorrow, Mommy Deborah.
We had the creators of our country. They weren't necessarily Christian, but they knew there was a creator, right?
Some of them
they knew there was a God.
Yeah. I found out later some of them were kind of like deists, that they didn't put a
exactly.
They didn't, which means they didn't put a personal personality on God,
right?
Which yeah, that was kind of cool. A lot of people. Now, some of them were Christians, but then some of them were deists, and then I don't know if any of them were agnostics, though. But I know a lot. I know a lot of them. They probably wouldn't even have known the word agnostics,
right?
But a lot of them were deists. And what I like about deists is they don't put a personality on God. It's almost like the deist way of looking at God's really interesting. They believe like they almost call it like a force that created everything, but that force doesn't watch every single thing you do. Or
Right.
it's not creeping into your bedroom and, hey, what are you
Right.
doing?
Exactly.
And so a deist way of looking at things is actually kind of cool.
Martina's
Hey, what's
journey.
up, Martina's Journey? Feel free to come up if you want to, Martina. And also, Mommy Deborah, feel free to come up if you guys want to. I'm talking about me headed to Mexico. Let me put this in the chat again. I put it on my clipboard, but I want to make sure I put it in the chat again. Because I got people that come at different times. So let me put it in.
Yeah, you're gonna have a blast over there in your resort area. You don't have to worry about the element of like the cartel or anything coming into it.
Right. Oh, man. And not only that, they super guard those areas.
Mm-hmm.
And it's at the southernmost tip of Mexico. But it's really, there's lots of security around, especially before before whether you take a Uber or a bus or whatever. Um, as you get closer to the resort, you see the security more and more and more. And then, of course, once you're at the resort, they're checking everyone before they let them into the resort. It's really cool. Oh, that's cool. You mentioned Bass Pro Shop. Cool.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
cool
and
video.
that's another thing I got to do is I didn't know. I knew we were going out on the water, but I didn't know they were going to let me pull in a tuna, a yellowfin tuna.
Oh,
I got
cool.
to. That was so cool. That's on a video that I put on my playlist too. So that was wild. I think it was a father and son team that took us out on the water. That was last year. That was pretty awesome. But Mexico, the other reason I like going to these all-inclusive resorts in Mexico, they really do the food really well. And sometimes inside each all-inclusive resort, they have like 3 or 4 main restaurants. And then the rest of the place they have set up with buffets in between in case people can't make it to those restaurants.
Mm.
So you always have availability to food and of course all the bars are always going. So you're always able to get drinks really easy and like I said, it's all included, which is awesome. But I love the fact that I have a YouTube channel and I could share that with my audience. The time I'm having. My most funniest live stream I did, and Adrian and Raquel got to see it. It's like really early in the morning. My family's asleep, and they go, "Why are you whispering?" I go, "Well, it's early in the morning, and my family's asleep. I'm actually in the restroom, right?" And then they see me sneaking out of my restroom and sneaking out of my room, and finally I step out where I can talk normal. And it was hilarious because I was live streaming from the all inclusive hotel. It was
That's
funny.
funny.
And
This is Mexico national anthem.
cool, right on. That's cool. Well, like I said, they do the food, the drinks they do really well. They do the food really well. What I was going to say with these all inclusive, they'll have like 3 or 4 restaurants that have a theme. Like one restaurant might be Japanese food, another one might be Italian, another one might be French. So we got French, Italian, Japanese, and then also Mexican food. And it's really cool. What you do is I think you set a time where you want to go, and it's really cool. It's like you make little mini reservations throughout your week to see which one you want to eat at. It's really cool.
Yeah, there's like a Mexican restaurant over by where we live. They actually sell sushi, and it's Mexican food. It's the strangest thing. It's like, well, the fish
That's
must be
wild.
fresh, so yeah.
Right. Right. Oh, it's so funny. This was here in Indiana that this story happened. My wife was part of this Japanese speaking class, right? And they decided to go to Benihana's. And it was hilarious. They
They
went to
flip the food up
Benihana's,
in the
right?
air and chop it up in
Right,
the
right.
yeah.
They went to Benihana's, right? And all of a sudden, my wife reads this guy's tag. He looks like he's full-blooded Japanese, right? but my wife reads his name tag, and it's a Spanish name, right? And so my
Carlos.
wife starts speaking in Spanish to this guy, and the Japanese class is looking at each other like this. Like, why is she speaking Spanish to this guy? This guy was from Peru, South America, but he was working in the Japanese Benihana place. It was pretty funny. But my wife's Peruvian Japanese. She's Peruvian Japanese, but also has Italian. I think she's got some native Peruvian in her, and then Japanese, Italian, and Spanish. So she's got a while, and she looks like she's from the Philippines. It's hilarious. She has this Filipino doctor lady that actually asked her if she was from the Philippines. It's a Filipino asking her, right? It's a doctor lady. She's like, no, I'm from Peru, South America. So I'm jealous. My wife could blend in all kinds of countries because she's got this olive complexion skin color. Where if I go to a country that has olive complexion skin, I stand out like I don't know, like a white handkerchief. Hey, what's up? How's it going, half-wit? So whenever I'm in Peru, I'm the tallest thing there in the market. So my wife and daughter can find me real easily. Oh, look, there's our tall white boy. Let's go pick him up. It's hilarious. And it's that way in Mexico.
I was watching Larry David's Curb Your Enthusiasm, and
cool.
they had to take a private plane to Mexico, and he had to ask their weight, and there's no effing way you're gonna get our weight.
Wow, that's pretty funny.
And he ended up having to take his bag off, and then oh man, it was funny.
Oh, well, I think the most amount of weight they want you to carry in your luggage is 50 pounds. So we weighed it, and I think it was 40. So I think she's going to put a few more steps in there, so it's exactly 50. I love taking oh, thanks.
With the she's a vampirist, so she's really into the blood thing.
Yes, there you go. Got all them rich. You'll feel like you're having Italian food, Spanish.
Martina's always after my blood because I'm O negative, right, Martina?
Look, that's pretty funny. Martina's so cool. I can't remember
Martina's
how she
licking her chops.
Yeah, I can't remember how she got her vampirist name.
That's from Cuyateri. A cobra.
Cool.
Yeah, a cobra. I forget this code.
Yeah.
A cobra Terry.
When I hear Cobra, I think of Cobra Kai. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I watched the rest of those series on. It shows them as they're older. It's hilarious. The Cobra Kai thing. I think it's on Netflix. It's pretty funny.
That song that Larry David has on his show is so funny. Everyone asks, where did you get that music from? He's like, I think I got it from like a used car commercial.
That's pretty funny. So, what places have you traveled to, Sean?
Well, I've been to El Salvador because that's where my wife is from, El Salvador.
Oh, cool.
So I've been there 3 times.
Cool.
So I took a cruise that went from, let's see, where did it go? It went to Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, and Cabo.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that was a fun cruise. That was like a week, and I did bike riding in Puerto Vallarta, did ATV riding in Cabo, and did whale watching in Mazatlan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that was pretty
cool. The very first time I was in Peru, I got to spend a whole month. I was lucky enough to, at the time, the place I was working for, they let me burn a whole month's vacation. And I spent 1 month in Peru. It was really cool.
Wow. Yeah, that'd be amazing if I could spend a whole month in El Salvador.
Yeah, it was wild. I started to get a little homesick towards the end of that month.
Yeah.
That's the longest I had spent away from the States.
I was getting a little homesick after 2 weeks in El Salvador, but I didn't really go anywhere. Like I was stuck in one city. So I think if I was traveling around the whole country, I wouldn't be so homesick.
Yeah. Now, the only time I wasn't homesick is when we were on the beach. So if we do retire in Peru, we just got to live not too far from the beach.
Mm-hmm.
So then I totally forgot it, which will happen once I'm in Mexico. As long as I'm on the beach, I will not think about Indiana at all.
Whenever I'm on the beach now, I think of Castaway with Tom Hanks.
Oh yeah, I thought
Wilson.
about doing a little bit of Castaway skit. Wilson,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Wilson. I'm sorry, Wilson.
He kicks
I'm
Wilson out. He's
so-
like, and I'm talking to a ball. Like, what the heck?
well,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Wilson,
Well,
no.
I love it when he lost it on that raft, and he tried to swim
Yeah.
after it, and then he realized he could lose his raft, or he's like, I got to go. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Wilson. He swam
Yeah.
back to his raft. That's so sad. That's a cool movie to watch because the guy's always looking at his watch all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's always.
That's his job because his job was with FedEx, and he always had to get his packages out on time.
Yeah, and I think there's a part in the movie where it shows he's talking to his Russian counterparts, and I think one of the vans got put a boot on it, so they went and grabbed another van, re-put on the. Yeah. Tom Hanks did really good in that movie.
That was awesome movie.
That was cool, but and then finally got his fire started, which to me, that's like the survival part. But I also think of Bushcraft when I saw
it got air to it. That's the trick.
Yeah. I loved it. Well, that's why I watch a lot of those survival videos with Survivor Man, because he learns when he goes to different parts of the world with different climates and everything. Mm-hmm. He'll go to the original inhabitants of that land, and he'll learn all kinds of survival techniques from the actual people. And he even did that, I think, when he was in Australia with the Aborigines. They showed them how they found food, how do you find water, how do you do shelter. It's really cool. Because the one time I had Sam ask me that, he said, JR, do you think you could survive in the outback? I said, well, I would love to spend time with the Aborigines because they that's like their backyard. So who better to teach you, right? And
ultimate survivalists out there.
Yeah, there you go. But I told him no matter what the climate is, you're always going to want to be able to control your body temperature. And that's why making fire is so important, because that can help you get warm real quick. So as long as you can control your body temperature, if you're in a really sunny area, then of course you're building a shelter for shade. And then if you're in a cold area, you're building that shelter to retain warmth. So, and what's funny is I got enough of the basics down that I can at least get myself out of.
Where would you rather be stranded? In the middle on a deserted island, or out in the middle of the wilderness? Where it's cold in the wilderness and warm on the island.
I would say neither place, because both places can take you out. But I think I could do. I think I would probably want to do the wilderness, because I may be able to find more food source possibly. Yeah. But then you can still find food sources.
You can find fish, right?
Yeah. Well, hey, I got to roll off here, Sean. My lady's calling me.
Oh, okay, man. Good seeing you.
But hey, thanks for coming up to the panel, and I can't wait. I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride.
Awesome.
So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Later.
You guys take care. Thanks to everyone who joined me down in the chat.
Everyone in the chat.
And thanks to my co-host right there. Thank you, Sean. And I'll see you guys next time you see me. I'll be in I'll probably be in the Indianapolis airport the next time you guys see me. So I'll make a little snippet from the Indianapolis airport. So yeah, the next time you guys see me, I'll be in the Indianapolis airport, which will be, I'm going to be getting up at 3:45 a.m. So when I arrive at the Indianapolis airport, I'll make a little video from there. And then I'll also make a small snippet video while I'm riding on the plane. So anyways, thank you guys for joining me in this live stream. I'll talk to you later. Take care, everyone. Peace. Later, Gators. Cheers. And once again, thanks for joining me on this live stream. And I'll talk to you guys and gals later. Peace. Later, Gators. Take care, everyone. Cheers. And I'll see you in the next video, or I'll see you in the next live stream. Peace. Later, Gators. Bye.